What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Early Bird Gets the Worm Morning Show with me, your host, Mr. Work. What's up with y'all? Today is Friday, November the 14th, and the time is 6:40 a.m. Yeah, we starting our ride off in the northeast today. We on our way down. What's up with y'all though? Cool, what's up with you? Oh man, I'm cool, man. Well, not too much. The cold, for real. I can't stand the cold at all. Not even a little bit. Cold is a burnout. You really gotta be prepared for the cold. I like just coming outside and just relaxing, man. Not being super bundled up, and it's a whole task to be outside in the cold. You really gotta be prepared. When it's nice, you just come outside. You don't gotta make sure you got your thermals on, your gloves, your hat. Big coat, all that. Yeah, and it's mainly because of the cold, though. But I'm back. Might end up in Center City today. We'll see. I said this about a week ago, but it is about time I started the 24 hours channel back, or the 24 hour stream back. Get that rolling. I really like to get good videos for that though. I don't like to put anything on there. I like to put stuff up that people gonna keep watching. Say 8 degrees Celsius. Say y'all wet and windy. Oh man, I can't do wet and windy. I mean, I can, but I can't stand it. Yeah, so I'm since I came up with the way to make the music easy, since I learned how to make music easy, I'm gonna go ahead and do I found my relaxing music channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and revamp that channel and just let that run. Just promote that. because it's a relaxing channel. You could just play it, watch something, have something on the screen. If you want to even watch the screen, it ain't about watching the screen. It's just about being laid back and relaxed. C1, what's up? Good morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that channel back to running and put some time in on that. Even though it won't take me, it's not a whole lot of time. Just make the music. I'm gonna use one of those video editing, one of those AI video, probably Sora or something, to make the video. Hold up. Mr. Carl, good morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all something to relax and chill to. That's gonna be fun. Like I said, I'm gonna go to like Sora to get the video, maybe cyberpunk style, maybe a cozy cabin, something like that, and then it's gonna be for relaxing, study, sleep type vibe. How you doing, one? What you talking about? The handlebars. Oh, he think we on an e-bike. That person think we on an e-bike now? Riding like this? In traffic? Nobody don't think, no way anybody think we on an e-bike right now. There's a helicopter up in the air. That must be a traffic helicopter. I mean, a news helicopter. Yeah, the way we rolling out right now, what? Over here somewhere is like a, I don't like when cars pass me like that. I'm going that slow, man. I be trying not to be speeding, but man. Oh, all right, the handlebars? Yeah, Mr. Carl, you know how I ride out. Yeah, I don't even go fast. When I ride that e-bike, I barely go fast. Yeah, but I've been chilling because it's been cold, man. The last time I really rode that bike, I got sick. But last year, I didn't get sick until the end of the winter. I got sick early this year, so I'm like, man. And that's what happened last year. When I got sick, at the end of the season, I gave that bike a break. But like I said, this time I got sick early, so I gave it a break early. But we was out last year, all over the place riding. The signal probably go down a little bit when we go down here. We going down in like a little valley. Now we coming up out of it. Mr. Jonathan, good morning, sir. How are you? We're in the northeast right now. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Cause I see that that's not about traffic. That's about whatever these police up here for. Maybe that's where the water break at. What you talking about, Mr. Jonathan? Do I see water up there? Just not feeling good and sick like that from a regular cold. Yeah, I had the flu early for about 3-4 days. Hello, Miss Charlotte. Something going on around here. That helicopter not up there for nothing. Oh no, I don't think I could go this way either. If I gotta back up, I gotta back up, but we trying to be newsy. No, they ain't gonna let us out. I'm gonna go all the way to the end just so I can see if I see some water or something. Oh no, we ain't getting out of here. And that's the police right there too. I do see water. Yup, that's crazy. Yeah, you said that, Mr. Jonathan. It is some type of water situation going on up here. Yeah, we in that area. We near that. This is Solely Ave right here. But I know we in that area. This Algon Avenue, that's where it must be at. Yeah, it is. I see water. A whole lot of water back there. Yeah, that's what that helicopter about. I thought it was just on traffic. You know, they usually be out early. And I thought it was on a boulevard. A water main break flooded a road and blocked the intersection of, wow, that's where we at. Algon Avenue and Emerson Street in Philadelphia. Ron. Yeah, that's where we at. That's crazy. That's exactly where. I did not see that this morning. I try to catch the news every morning before I go out. I missed that one. That must have just happened not too long ago. Yeah, cool. It makes sense if you work at night. Probably get to bed as soon as you get home. Good morning, Mr. Patrick. So you say Ronhurst, huh? I never even thought about what was the name of that neighborhood. But we definitely on Algon Street. Or was it Algon Avenue? Or was Algon Avenue? I'm gonna have to ask chat what's the difference between an avenue and a street. So you have a meeting with okay this morning. Okay, a meeting with the mayor. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Yeah, it's hard for me to work. Hold on, 11 p.m. Then again, that's not that bad. That's a decent time. Okay, cool. That sounds like a big meeting. I like that. Yeah, all this area we riding through right now is nice. I would love to move in this area. Yeah, I would love to live somewhere up here. As y'all can see, it's nowhere near as much trash as where I'm at. You got driveways, lawns, garages, all that up here. Yeah, I love driveways. You can park your car in the back. You can park your car in your garage. I love that. Oh yeah, you filed a complaint on him? Make me want to be there. Let's go for a driveway just to do it. go through the driveway. Yeah, I like this. Instead of parking my car in the front, I could just park my car in the driveway. Hello, miss. I could park my car in the driveway. A big rat just ran across the road. Yeah, I like this. But like I said, it's nice up here, so I like this area. Yeah, I would definitely be cool with living somewhere around here. Anywhere around here, I'd be cool with living. You heard about a rat infestation somewhere? Yeah, rats ain't no joke. But I feel like if you got at least 2 cats handle any rat situation, especially in the house. Ain't no way somebody got so many rats that 2 cats in a house that 2 cats can't handle them. Yeah, a cat will run down on a rat. I don't know how some people don't know that. Some people really think a rat got something for a cat. I don't care what rat. A cat will destroy it. What? Cats are all that. I love cats. That's what they do. That's what they for. What? Cats don't. All these houses around here, I'm cool with all this, man. This whole neighborhood. I'm cool with this whole neighborhood. I would love this neighborhood. Yeah. They got lawns. I love lawns. I just love trees and grass. Yeah, they trying to be funny with that one. Yeah, they trying to be funny with that one. I would never, cool. It don't make that. That's. If you declare a cat, it ain't a cat no more in my book. Yeah, that's part of what make him a cat. His claws. Yeah, I would never even let the thought cross my mind to declaw a cat. What? Sure is. Yeah, I couldn't even see that. That'd be so sad to do that to a cat, man. And people do that now that I think about it, now that you mention it. People do that, and that's sad. Oh yeah, them raccoons? Yeah. Curious, hello. Say street view, hold on. Give me a second, I gotta stop to see what you're saying. Street, good question. The street usually has buildings on both sides and ruins and runs perpendicular to avenues. because we about to cross an avenue now, and I know avenues run in the same direction. We on an avenue, and we about to cross this street right here, or block is an avenue. So I don't know. Allergic to cats, curious. They usually have trees. I don't know. She was about to go around me? That would have been stupid. Good morning, Queen. Thanks, kid. Give me a continent. Let me pull over for a second so I can see what we talking about. Check the chat. Alright, what we saying? They were copying me for a minute, but I stopped talking about our plans for content. Who that, Cole? Who we talking about? Up, Grand Rising. It. Main Street and First Avenue, for example, as you cross the Schuylkill River from Spring City into Royersford. The Schuylkill River from Spring City to Royersford. Is that where it's like tracks at right there, something like that? And on one side, and on the other side is a gas station and a what you call it? A car wash? Okay, Turkey Hill. And you saying Turkey Hill is in Spring City? I saw that. It looked like it. Turkey. Oh, like a. Is that the gas station? Turkey Hill? When you see Turkey Hill, you just feel like they're gonna have some real good ice cream in it. That's the first thing that come to mind when I hear Turkey Hill. But I think I've been in that. Right, I know exactly where you at. I know exactly where you at. Where you talking about at. that's crazy, Mr. Jonathan. If I would not have been delivering flowers for as long as I delivered those flowers, I wouldn't know what you talking about. I wouldn't have a clue. I just so happened to have delivered flowers all around that area. And that one little park that I always talk about. I love that park. If you go on that park up there, Veterans. I can't remember. I think that's the name of it. Veterans Park. I took so many pictures and video. It's crazy. Word Carter Productions. If you go on there and look up the pictures and video, that's me with all the pictures and video. Hold up, what we talking about, Cole? Who was trying to copy off me? Okay, Spring Fort Diner there. Abandoned Burger King. It's a alright. If not, you know where you make the right at to go over the bridge, if you at the Turkey Hill gas station, instead of making that right, go straight and go up that hill. It's a Mexican restaurant up there I like. I can't remember the name of it, but I like that restaurant. Only thing I got out of there was tacos, though. But I love their presentation. I love how they put it on a plate. It tastes good, too, though. But they make it look real nice. With the radish on the side. Yeah, they make it look nice. No, not Three Brothers. Not Three Brothers, because Three Brothers my favorite Mexican spot, to be honest. I always remember them. They in Phoenixville. I've been to every last one of them. Phoenixville, Greatestford, and the last one is the last one they made is in King of Prussia. Unless they must have changed that to a Three Brothers. Oh, who don't have a wrench? Oh yeah, Mr. Carl has been here for a while. He do deserve a wrench, I gotta be honest. Now if he want a wrench, he could definitely get a wrench. Said he not a mechanic. I hear that. What is going on? What's this all about? Sheesh. Yeah, the first Three Brothers I went to was in Greatestford. And then I realized, because I was going past there so much and seeing it, and that's so around that area, that's almost the only thing you could go find something to eat at. So I went there, and then I was going through Phoenixville so much, that I end up noticing that it was three brothers in Phoenixville. I start going there. Start taking people there to eat and everything. I like the one in Phoenixville, though. Ain't nothing the matter with the one in Greatersford, but it's something about the one in Phoenixville I like. I used to go there to get something to eat, then go to Reservoir Park from there. I'm wondering, did I upload that Reservoir Park video with me and Cole? I mean, me and Wade. Yeah, I love Phoenixville, Mr. Jonathan. That area is just, I love it. Yeah, I love some Phoenixville. Okay. Oh yeah, from Royersford, I could see that, depending on where you at. Yeah, all that area. I love the like I went to this one spot off the road. When you go off the road, it looked like you going in a forest or something like that. You can't tell houses back there. But when you get back there, you got a house and you got a trailer, and it's right next to the river. I love those type of places, man. Look like it's in the cut. You really can't tell what's going on back there. But then you got people living back there right next to the river. I love to see that. I'll be worried about it when it rain or, you know, something big like that, but still love it back there. Yeah, I used to be going up in some real cut spots, man. Some places you wouldn't think people live back there, but when you get back there, it just be like, wow, somebody got a house right here, and then not just that they got a house, look at the house, look at the property, beautiful, just hitting. You'll never see it if you don't have a reason to go back there. Okay, a haunted house. I'm not familiar with that name though. Penhurst. Okay, good morning, Miss Manson. I'm gonna do. I want to go get something. I'm gonna get something. Thinking if I want to go get something to eat from Wawa or not. This area too. I live around this area. This is a nice area. Yeah, this is a nice area right here. Not that far from the bridge. That's crazy because this is a nice area and it's not that far from Kensington for real. Matter of fact, this right next to Kensington. gonna turn down this block real quick so y'all can see. I forgot all about the sun. Yeah, I love Wawa, man. That's my favorite store, one of my favorite stores. I got a cousin that live around here. This Frankfurt right here. But there's nice parts of Frankfurt. All this right here, nice. All this area. I got a cousin that live up here on this block. All this is nice. To the left, to the right, this little park, this block right here. But once you cross that bridge, turn back to the, I mean, we still in the hood, but it just get crazy. The sun's so bright I can't see on my left at all. All right, I can see now. Yeah, I can't see on my left at all right now. I used to work all around here delivering flowers. No, not when I was, well, I delivered flowers around here, but I used to do paratransit work around here. That's when I used to go to this breakfast spot every morning, right here. But yeah, this Frankfurt Avenue. This neighborhood is the neighborhood directly north of Kensington. Every morning I used to go through here. Get up, go get my truck, rush through, speed through here, go pick up my first client or my first passenger, then pick up another one. That paratransit work is no joke, especially for somebody like me. I like to be perfect. Of course you can't be perfect, but I like to do the best I could do and look good while I'm doing it. When you doing paratransit work, they have you picking up two people at the same time, whereas though it's impossible to pick them up at the same time and have them a distance from each other, and they put that on you. So I used to be going crazy. Like I always want to make sure everything I got to do is done all the way right to the T. But they set you up with that, man. I was going crazy with that job. Oh, I'm good, Lord. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I used to pick somebody up from over here every morning on the left. Yep, a lot of people I used to pick up in this area, I used to take to either dialysis or, and I didn't know nothing about what was going on when I was taking them to the what you call it, oh my God, the spot where they go at to get the methadone clinic. Yep, I used to take them there every morning. Rush there, go back, pick them up. I didn't know that I was going to end up coming back through here recording Kensington. That was like 5 years ago, at least. I was doing that work. Maybe 4 or 5. Yep, all through here. I used to go back and forth all through here in the morning time. Oh, you do paratransit, Miss Manson? That's crazy. Yeah. I hate that, Miss Manson. The money good. I forget how much I was getting paid a head. I was getting paid for every person I picked up and dropped off. Even when I went back to pick them up, I was getting paid. But it's just stressful. Super stressful for me. Yeah, I used to be burnt out. I'm talking about when you working with a big company that has a lot of clients, and then they don't want to have that many, because the more trucks they got on the road, the more they got to pay for insurance, and they got to pay for insurance and gas. So instead of having enough trucks on the road, they just fill one, or the trucks up that they got, they just fill them up. And had you going crazy back and forth, running back and forth. Yeah, that's how they did me. Had me going crazy. I used to have headaches working with that job, man. Once again, it was good money. Yeah, I liked making the money, of course. I was paying my bills and, taking care of stuff, but I don't care about no money, man. I need a peace of mind, man. Y'all can have the money. The way they was working me was like, man, y'all got that. And then they really blame me. Like, they used to really call me. I had 3 to 4 people to pick up at the same exact time, no exaggeration. As soon as one of them people call them, they call me and say, you supposed to be here at this time. Why you not there? And I'm really thinking, like, this was in my mind. You stupid MF, you the one who gave me this list. What do you mean why I'm not there? Because I can't be there to pick up 3 people at the same time. What are you asking me that dumb question for? That's what I'm thinking. But now I'm sitting there knowing that I can't do it, trying to make up an excuse. Like, it used to be crazy, man. And it got to the point where I used to call people. Listen, they started knowing how the scheduling was. So I let them know, listen, Miss So-and-so, they got me picking you, Mr. So-and-so, and Mr. So-and-so up at the same time. Is it okay if I come get you a little bit earlier so everybody will be on time? No problem. But then you get some people that don't want to cooperate, and they don't have to. But once that happens, it's like everybody about to be late. Not my fault, but it feel like it's my fault. Not my fault they got 3 people that got to be picked up at the same time, and they not even going the same place. They all going different places. Not my fault. That's how they made the schedule. You say you looking at the news right now, Mr. Jonathan? What they talking about? Right, the pickup, the drop off, none of that. And I don't know where you at, but look where I'm at. Imagine having to deal with that in a big city, where you gotta deal with all this traffic. Once the traffic play a part, it's over. It's bad enough I gotta get 3 people from 3 different places and then take them 3 different places. But now you add in the nutty traffic. Oh my God! And I'm really my head really banging now. This look like a little girl right here. You look like a little girl.
Huh?
How old are you?
13.
Yeah, what are you out here when it's come on, man. What are you? That is a little girl. Come out, catch somebody spare change on a saw Amber. Somebody going, oh, that's sad, man. That's sad right there. That was sad right there, y'all. That was sad. You right on a block where they pick up tricks at, going to cars, talking about, can you spare change? Who's your parents? I'm staying away from that. I'm staying away from that. I almost wanted to go back there and bring it right here and get something to eat. But I'm not going nowhere near that little girl, man. I'm not. Nope, not me. That's sad right there. I look, really is. Sometimes they look like little girls, but they just look like that. When she said her age, I was hoping she was going to say 23 or, damn, 13? How you doing? Hey, shit, that was crazy back there. I wouldn't go nowhere near her, to be honest. She tripping. Yeah, that was sad right there. Somebody been done gripped right there. If the right person pull up, excuse me, what? Get in. I got some money for you. That's somebody better go rescue that little girl, man. Yeah, they better go. She in the wrong place, asking strangers, do they got change? She is in the wrong place to be doing that. I don't know if she know that. Or maybe it's a setup. Maybe the police somewhere around trying to set somebody up. But she better get, man. Look at this. This car just went around. These people, man. Yeah, that was crazy work right there, y'all. Yeah, super sketchy. Wow, they out this morning. What the? On both sides of the street. They everywhere for real, y'all. Look at the left side. Then you see them behind these cars on the right side. Wow. They out this morning. What is going on? Y'all see all of them? Right here? Mr. Chillzamp, what's up with you? Look at them over here. They over here. They over here to the left. And they trying to clean up at the same time. And the police still on, we gonna ride past it. They still on the block that they busted. That's crazy. Like, that's the most, I never saw them bust a block, and this been about 2-3 weeks now. This is my first time seeing that happen, y'all. Yeah, Kensington a little crazy right now, man. I want to interview her, but I can't. I'm scared YouTube might do something to me. How you doing, Gerald? I don't know nothing about this a strike. Yeah, I don't know nothing. I haven't heard anything about a strike myself. Look, this every morning, y'all, no exaggeration. Every single morning. Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't want to do as bad as I would love to interview. I'm cool. Somebody gonna end up interviewing it up. ATM Fox might run into him, cause he always play down there. Or Mile might run into it. That's Mile area over there. I don't believe this, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that, y'all. Why do you want to strike? They keep talking about, look, he right here, right? He bent over right there and the police right there. This the block they busted. They still there. They was going in one of these houses in the corner, in and out, just taking boxes out. Then I saw them. By the time, look, police, that's the block they busted. Still the police at the top of the block. By the time I got here, they was ramming in this house right here. They done fixed everything, the door, the front, they fixed all that though. Then on this block, they was shooting something at the back window. And when they came out, I don't think nobody was in there. Look at Doe, right here. She trying to put something in the bag. This is crazy. Where they get that from? The block they busted back there, where they get that from? Crazy. Yeah, and it's Friday. It's starting out crazy, y'all. Yeah, it is. Wait, you ain't lying. And they gonna make it too. They gonna make it. Believe that. They ain't gonna let that money just go anywhere. Just disappear and vanish. They gonna make that money. Yeah, they crazy about, but I don't understand. This the thing, Champ, with the bags. What it sound like they trying to do, because they say all that money, I heard them say it, all that money go to the store. The city not getting nothing out of that money. So what I get is the whole purpose of that is to deter people, is to really make people bring their own bags. That's what it sound like. They up there. They always been up there. Yeah, that's what it sound like they doing. They so-called worrying about the environment. That's what it is. What I'm getting out of what they saying, they're worrying about the environment. They want you to just start bringing your reusable bags. Then that way it won't be bags all over the place. I get what they doing though. I get it. Bags everywhere. And a man or a lady? It's a man with lady-looking hair. They right there. Same stuff, ain't nothing changed. This is an active corner right now. I'm gonna go around the block real quick. There had to be about 10 addicts just standing around. Couple of reusable bags there. I hear that. That's all. Look at them over there. That's all they want us to do, though. A lot of the... Ooh, this clean right here. See, if y'all keep y'all area clean, it won't be that bad. Yeah, it won't be that bad if they keep their area clean. Police was just now giving me the look like, what y'all looking at me like that for? Oh, look at all this over here on this corner. All of them just standing around. All of them not addicts, of course, but most of them are. Look at him. Come on, my man, you in the way right now. Look at all this. Look at all this, man. And that lady right there, I don't know, with the black jacket on, I don't know who she is, but she always out here giving them stuff. I saw her with carts, giving them clothes in the morning time, food, all kinds of stuff. All right, see, this is the thing, what I always say, Gerald. If you homeless, right, that's one thing. But when you're homeless and on drugs, that's something else. Because when you just homeless, you're not going to be in Kensington. You're going to be somewhere where it's nice at. You're going to be in somewhere like Center City. And I even noticed a lot of them that be down here, I see them down Center City. They know better. The ones that, a lot of them don't stay down here. They just be down here to do their thing. But they go move, they go live or sleep somewhere else at night. Because don't forget, they could just jump on a trolley or bus. They could just jump on a train or bus. They don't got to pay. They just walk on. Ain't nobody saying nothing to them. They just get on. Yeah, they just get on. Nobody don't say nothing to them. And they go where they want. Yeah, you can tell the difference between, you can. They hold everything about them is just different. First of all, once again, ain't nobody just homeless in Kensington. Period. It don't make no sense to be in Kensington if you just homeless. It don't. Every homeless person in Kensington is an addict. Period. I can guarantee you that. Because who want to keep themselves around what's going on in Kensington? It don't make sense. Yeah, exactly. Curious. They definitely gonna get. Everybody know what you up to down here when you panhandling. Everybody know. If you down Center City somewhere, you might just be homeless. And the person more likely to help an actual just homeless person is somebody that I know you gonna go get high. I didn't work all day to get my money, to get all this working, breaking my neck to get to work, to make my money to give to you. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, man. I don't mind giving nobody nothing to eat, or if I know you gonna buy something to eat with the money I give you, I don't got no problem with that. But I got a big problem with working my butt off and going through what I gotta go through to get my money to just give to somebody so they can just go get high. Yeah, they do get that stuff out, but look what you gotta be around. Who wanna be around that if they just homeless? I wanna be around somewhere where I'm gonna mess around and bump into somebody that's gonna be able to help me, like, really get in the house. I really don't wanna be out here, so I'm gonna try my best to not be out here. I'm gonna be asking people, do they need help with their bags? All kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be helping old people. What? That would be one of the main things I would do. Help old people. Miss, you need help with them bags, miss? You need your front door swept? You need your basement cleaned out? That's what the stuff I would do if I was Kensington. Get me somewhere where it's nice at. City. You can make a cardboard or whatever house or hut or somewhere down Center City. It's some cut spots in Center City. Like over there by the river. Yeah, it's some cut spots over there. I'd rather be there than Kensington. Kensington dirty. Even when they clean it, it's dirty. So I don't want to be down there. I hear that, Mr. Carl. And that means, see, the thing about the homeless in Kensington, most of them are homeless because of drugs. They had before they just let the drugs take everything away from them. They don't even have to, and a lot of them still don't have to be homeless. They just gotta leave the drugs alone, and they got a house to go to. Long as they not stealing from that house. And that's what it is. They done stole everything out the house that the people don't want them there no more. Man, I can't. If every time I turn around, like I gotta leave and go somewhere, I can't stand watch you all day. So when I go to work, by the time I come home, you done sold the couch. You done got somewhere and sold my couch. What I'm supposed to do? Keep letting you stay here? Let you stay in my house because you my family, and I can't even leave the house though. Like, I gotta go to work. I gotta take care of me. What am I supposed to do? Every time I come back, something else missing. Now I don't even got a refrigerator. But I love you. You my cousin. You my aunt. I love you, aunt. You my nephew, you my niece, or whatever. I'm supposed to just let you stay here? Cause I don't let you stay here, that mean cause I don't let you continue to rob me, that mean I don't love you. Get the F out of here. You got to be crazy. A crack addict can steal from their mom. A crack addict don't care, man. From their mom? When you start doing stuff to your mom over the drugs, you in a bad situation, man. That's the person you just don't supposed to do nothing bad to, or see nothing bad happen to. You ready to set your mom up to get robbed just for some crack. That's crazy. Yeah, crack ain't no joke, man. That new stuff ain't no joke either. But crack been hurting the hood for years now, like forever. Crack been beating the hood down for a very long time. And the crazy part about it, fentanyl, this stuff ain't everywhere. It's all over, but you can't just go get what they got from somewhere around here, from anyone. What they got going down in Kensington, that's not on any one of these corners around here, y'all. Yeah, they can't just go get, like, you could get crack from almost everywhere. No turning signal. Yeah, you go almost get crack from any corner. Heroin always been in specific places in Philly, not everywhere. And it's still the same thing. Yeah, of course they got it all over the country, but it's not everywhere. Like, every corner don't got it like crack. Yeah, crack. Everybody saw crack, what crack done. Now, it might be in every city, right? Is what I'm saying. But every corner don't got it. Everywhere where they sell drugs at, don't got their heroin. It always been like that in Philly. It always been like that. You could go get the crack from any corner, but not heroin. You could never go get heroin from anywhere. What's this? You a cop? Oh, you ain't no cop. You're a guard. Oh, yeah, I remember. See, I don't know if you was out there. I've been in the streets. I've been a part of the negativity, so, and not that I'm bragging or nothing, but I remember, well, I probably was in jail. But I remember a whole lot when it come to this stuff, man. Not heroin like that. I didn't mess with that too much. I moved a little bit. 2 different times. I always been a crack dealer. Like if you go down here, up this block, almost every other block you could get crack, but you ain't gonna find that what they got in Kensington down there. None of that fentanyl and xylazine. You ain't gonna find that down there. No. It depends on where you was at. I was always around Susquehanna, right? Back in the day, I was on not Kensington. Delhi, Susquehanna. Anywhere around that area, Delhi, 10th Street, hard. I've been on Opal Street, which is across town in between Opal, in between York and Dolphin. Carlisle Street, which is the first little block after Broad Street, in between Hunterdon and York. Cumberland and York. It's Cumberland right here. In between Cumberland and York. So this, in between on this block, this 100 right here on Carlisle. I was in Kensington for a little bit, y'all. Couple months. I was down there for a couple months. Between Somerset and Cambria. At night. Yep. I had workers on Kensington, on Somerset, and between Somerset and Kensington at night. On Kensington, between Somerset and Cambria. When I went down there, I had a little homie. We went down there together. I told y'all the story. When I first came out my block, I get to the block I lived on, Stoughton Street. I get to the corner. A lady I stopped at the corner. A lady was walking from east, going west. And she just looked in the car and said, "Do you got something?" Just so happened I had something. I didn't think about doing nothing down Kensington until that. And when I poured out what I had, what I thought we had a lot of competition where I was at. So they had to be, a nice size. When she saw what I had, she went crazy. She was like, "Oh my God, this how big they is? That's all you want?" Yes. I looked at my man because he was in the passenger seat. We both looked at each other and was like, mouth hanging open like, what? Wow. She acting like that from that? Oh, we here. And from there, it was on. I never even heard of that, curious. Legal prescribed by the doctor or her H. Whoa. Oh no, I wasn't. Around that time, I wasn't doing that. I was good then. The last time I did any type of dealing was like 2006. And that's when I got locked up in Kensington. That was it. All right, y'all, that's it. It's about that time. Let me go ahead and get my butt in. I'll be back. I'll be out late. I think I'm going to go downtown or something today. Oh yeah, I know that. I know. I know that's just the they probably what they call it something else. I know they don't call it H. And you probably when you saying H, you probably saying they don't call it heroin. But what do they call it? Yup, I'm gonna stay safe as I can. I'll be back later though. Black tar. Yeah, that's what they call it there. I always thought that was just the real good stuff when they called it that. And I thought that was on the street. Anyway, thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Peace to the next time. Yeah, I thought that was just the real good.